All right. Hi, I'm Adam.
Hey, I'm Paige. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure. So I'm just curious, like, what kind of is your ideal client? Like, what kind of clients do you have with your shuttle?
I guess what do you mean? Like our current clients right now?
Yeah, like, I just want to see if like we're a good fit.
Yeah, I think so. So we actually do many other companies in the Pocatello-Rexburg area as well. I can see your nuclear and technology is
Yeah.
really what it is.
Hmm.
So yeah, we do similar companies, and really we're just a shuttle company. So we're not super picky about our customers as long as y'all are consistent and hold up your side of the deal, then we're happy to work with you.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. So do you have a certain number of buses that you're looking for, or an estimate of the amount of people that you know you're going to need to shuttle?
I think just kind of based on location where our employees live that we want to shuttle, I think we'd probably want 5 buses.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay.
And do you know, I know that you have very, high quality, high end employees. So do you know what type of buses they would prefer that you're looking for?
I'd probably be looking for somewhat of like a mix between having deluxe buses or maybe like a plus bus as well.
Okay, so we do have 3 different types, which deluxe, I don't know if you know what that entails, but that has reclining seats, Wi-Fi, USB, console, there's even a fridge on there. So that's deluxe. And then plus is very similar. It doesn't have reclining seats, but it also has Wi-Fi and very roomy seats and plugs as well.
Okay, yeah.
So do you want a mixture of both of those?
Yeah.
Depending on the location.
Yeah, I'd probably want maybe a mix somewhat of those.
Okay.
That's kind of the quality we're definitely looking for.
So do you know which one you'd want 3 of them, which one you would want 2, or does it matter either way?
I don't know. I'd maybe want more on the deluxe side.
Deluxe, good choice.
Yeah.
2 plus. Okay.
How are your buses on fuel efficiency? You know, being the type of company we are, we're really green.
They're honestly not the most fuel efficient just because of the size and all the amenities on them, but they would pass any government regulation if that's what you're concerned about.
Okay.
So we're not the best.
Yeah.
Good, better, best. We're not the best for sure, but it would pass any regulation.
Okay. Yeah, because we're affiliated with the government, so we have to
yeah, that's good that you're conscious of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm like, I want to make sure I'm not getting myself into something that it's not good for us.
Yeah, but I'm sure with the long-term contract, obviously buses are going to wear out. I'm sure as our company grows, we'll make that a high priority as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but so 3 deluxe and 2 plus, and do you have a specific price range that you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking at 15,000.
15,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what kind of would make this a good business relationship for you?
So I think that we are very accommodating. So really we can do anything to get this deal to where y'all are happy. So I think as long as we're both just consistent and forward with each other, and that's really all we're looking for. Because obviously we have different options and so many different amenities because we want our customers to be happy. Okay. So that's our main goal. And as long as we both reach an agreement and y'all are consistent, that's really all we're looking for.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
So the deluxe is $3,600 and the plus is $32. So that's probably going to be a little bit out of your price range, but we can probably bring that down.
Okay. Yeah.
So 3,600 3. Yeah. So at the current price, the deluxe would be $10,800.
Just for those 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the plus would be 64. So that's a little bit out of your price range, but we can bring it down.
Okay. What was the price of the plus bus, did you say? I'm sorry.
The plus individually is $3,200, so for 2, just 64.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now that's $17,200 currently.
Yeah.
So let me bring those down. So if we were to do 5% off of the deluxe and the plus, that would bring the deluxe down to $34.20 per bus, and then the plus would be just $30.40. So $3,040. So let's see what that would be in total. If that would be a better price range. Yeah, that's still a little high.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Okay, so if I was to give you 5% off of your 3 deluxe buses, that would make that 10,260, and then give you the full 10% off of the plus, it would bring it to 15,820. So are you comfortable going just a little bit over budget?
Let's see. What did you say it was for the 5% of the deluxe and then the 10% on plus?
Yeah, so if I was to give you the 5% off of the deluxe buses, it would make it $34.20 per bus, and then 10% off of the plus, so giving you the full 10%, it would be the $28.80.
Okay.
So the total would just be $15,820.
I don't know. I think I'd be more comfortable with just 10% on both, bringing it down to just 15,480 for a daily number. Yeah, that would still be going over about 500.
Okay. Yeah, I completely understand that you have a very strict budget as well.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so 10% off both. Okay, and what type of time frame are you looking for the length of this contract?
So I probably want to shoot for maybe like an 8-year contract.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, that's the minimum that I need to go for.
Okay.
Yeah, but there also just is the consideration because we are giving you the max discount. Would you want to go any longer just to maintain that discount with us for maybe 10 or 12 years compared to after our 8-year contract, you may not get the same deal with another company?
Yeah, for sure. I think for me personally, representing the company, I think if we were able to have some sort of things in place in our contract where I'm able to know for sure that I'm making a solid deal, I could probably lengthen it just the more sure the contract it is, if that makes sense.
Okay. Would you want like a renegotiation every 2 or 3 years? Is that what you're looking for? You said fuel efficiency was very important, so maybe kind of just an update on how our buses are getting more fuel efficient, something like that, just to renegotiate as the contract goes on.
Yeah, and just kind of to make sure that the buses do run, every day is planned. Just different things like that. Because I feel like for me, if I'm able to go back and be like, I went a little over on this because X, it would really be able to help me feel confident going back to my bosses instead of them saying, well, we're going to let you go to cover the cost of this contract you
Yeah, that's
made
a
up
good
here.
idea. Yeah, I totally agree with that. So just an update on the efficiency of the buses as well, to
Yeah,
make sure that that's holding up to what y'all are expecting.
efficiency, maybe having just like some sort of contingency to make sure the buses run every day.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure what kind of similar ideas you have in previous contracts with that, but I
I
think
completely
something
understand if you're going to make a
that,
10-year deal, you definitely want to make sure that we're holding up our side of it.
yeah.
So I guess what would you be comfortable with as far as how often you would want those updated meetings?
I'd say, we'd be fine with like just reports so often, then maybe like an in-person thing every couple of years.
Okay. Maybe just like a yearly report and then in-person meeting every 3 years.
Yeah, that
Something
might
like
be
that.
good.
Okay. So one yearly report and then a meeting every 3.
Another thing that also would come into play is my boss has told me, the government is going to come and do an inspection. They want to do an inspection before that, just of kind of the new bus system that we're going to implement. So I'm curious, how soon could we start, just so we can make sure that there's no bugs or anything.
We would have to pull all these buses out of storage and get them just cleaned up and ready to go.
Okay.
So we could probably be ready in about 2 weeks to have all those buses that you need ready.
Okay, that would be good.
Okay. So 2 weeks, the 3 deluxe and the 2 bus. Okay. So with this new contingency upon making sure that there's efficiency and just consistency and that we're on time and everything, what is the new, I guess, length of the contract that you'd be more comfortable with now that we have these set in place?
Let's see. I don't know. If we're meeting every 3 years, I'd maybe say just like 9, and then at the third like in-person meeting, we
Just
can kind of
extend it
see
beyond
if we're extending our contract
there. Okay.
at that meeting, and just kind of plan on that kind of being the idea of the meeting.
Yeah.
At the third, just kind of overall how our relationship has been working thus far.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah, is there any other concerns that you need addressed or anything at this point?
I'm not sure. How about we start drafting up the contract, and if anything comes to mind on either of our sides, we can bring it up.
Yeah. So it was agreed 10% off of each of them. So we had 3 deluxe in total. And that was 10% off. And then it was 2 plus by 10% off as well. And then it was a 9-year contract. And then so you want a yearly report.
Yeah.
Just on consistency and fuel efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And then an in-person meeting every 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, is there anything else you think? Oh, and then 2 weeks will be the follow-up time after this meeting that the buses will be available to you.
Perfect. That they'll start running routes.
Yes.
Okay.
And a 2-week follow-up.
Right. Just me kind of thinking about maybe worst case scenario. What would happen in the case of like one of the bus breaks down? Like there's maybe your bus driver gets hit by another driver. Just something where like it might interfere with the bus schedule. Like what would you guys?
So I think the only issue there would be is maybe if it was a deluxe bus, because those are the ones that we have the fewest amount of, that maybe one day you might get a standard or a plus in replacement of that, just for that temporary time period. But besides that, there would always be a bus running, but it just may not be a deluxe for that short time period. As soon as we get that repaired, then it would go back to the deluxe.
Okay. And would I be paying the deluxe price for the replacement, or would it
I
just
think we
be?
could work out a deal that obviously would make sense. You shouldn't be paying extra if you're getting a standard bus. So I think however long that the deluxe bus was down, you would just be discounted as if you were paying for the standard, or just whatever is accommodating. That's what you would pay for.
All right. Yeah. I think that'd be perfect.
Okay. So, in case of accident, just you pay for replacement price.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, no, because I mean, I totally understand stuff like that happens. Like, actually, in my apartment complex, we have a shuttle and it got in an accident.
Oh,
So
really?
they're actually using a passenger van.
Oh,
So
that's not good.
yeah, so it's kind of interesting. There's no standing room in a passenger van as there would be a shuttle.
Yeah, so is it kind of messing up people's schedules because
Yeah.
not every people can fit
Mhm.
on that compared to a shuttle?
So the shuttle shows up and first come first serve, and so
Oh,
yeah, the
that's
others are
awful.
kind of like, well, crap.
Yeah, again, if we can be late for class.
Yeah, so perfect. Well, I feel good about it. What about you?
Yeah, I'm really comfortable with that. I think that those are very logical concerns that you need the buses as soon as possible for inspection, as well as if anything does happen to one of the deluxe buses, obviously you shouldn't pay for something you're not getting.
Awesome. Sweet. Well, let's get this contract signed.
Sweet. Awesome. It was great doing business with you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.